Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review of the Rose Skin IPL laser hair removal device, and this is so exciting because I've been testing this device out for the past 20 weeks and I've gotten such good results, but I'm going to get into that later in this video. So first of all, what does IPL stand for? And it stands for Intense Pulse Light, and it's a form of light therapy used in dermatological procedures such as permanent hair removal. So the IPL works by emitting a wavelength into the skin, and in the case of permanent hair removal, the hair follicle absorbs the light energy and it heats up and becomes damaged. So I've been including this laser treatment in my Sunday pamper routine, where I just like to put on a face mask and hair mask, and then I take a shower and I shave, and when my skin is completely dry, I like to take the device and laser my whole body. So it's very important that you don't epilate or wax before this treatment, because for the IPL to work, you have to have the root of the hair left, and if you epilate or wax, that will be entirely gone because the IPL works by targeting the roots. So that's very important. So the next thing is that when you shave, you have to do a close shave, because otherwise, if the hairs are too long, it will eventually burn you, because as I said earlier, the IPL targets the pigment in the hair. So yeah, it will burn and be quite uncomfortable. So another very important thing to remember is that after you shaved, you should not put any creams, lotions or oils on your skin, because you should have completely dry skin before starting the IPL treatment. And I'm not really sure what will happen if you forget that. I've never tried it, but I think that maybe the oils and creams or the chemicals will interfere with the device. So just remember not to put anything on, but it's very important to finish off the treatment with a very heavy moisturizer, and I like to use the Dream Cream from Lush afterwards because I feel like it's very soothing and it's so moisturizing. So if you laser during the daytime, it's very important that you put on a sunscreen on the areas that you've lasered, because your skin will be much more sensitive to the sun. So now I'm going to show you guys how I like to prepare for my treatment. So the device comes with a cord, so I just plug the cord into a power supply and I plug it in here, and I find it so nice that it comes with a cord, because then it won't run out of battery. When you plug it in, you have to click the button right here that blinks green, and it will start to make a noise, but it's because it has like a cooling system where it cools itself down because it becomes very hot. So I click this button and yeah, there we have the noise. So here on the front we have a pink light and we also have a blue light, and the blue light indicates the intensity levels, and there are 5 intensity levels, and this one is level 1, and as it increases, the flash gets hotter and more intense. So this is level 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the intensity levels that you should use depends on your skin tone and your hair color, and also the area of your body that you're lasering. So for instance, I used intensity level 5 for my legs, and 4 for my thighs, and 4 for my stomach, and 5 for my arms, and 2 or 3 for my armpits, but it really depends on if I've shaven properly, because I can definitely feel if I haven't got all the hairs. And for my face, I use level 4. So what works for me may not work for you, so if you try it out, you should just try it out on the lowest setting and try it out on the different parts of your body, and if it doesn't feel like much, you can always just click the button and move one level up, and you should stop if it hurts, because it's not supposed to hurt. It's supposed to feel like a little snap, but not too uncomfortable. And some days I feel like my skin is more sensitive, and then I just use a lower intensity level. That's totally fine. It may not be as effective, but when you do these sessions over and over again, it will over time become more permanent. And yeah, also I find that if you laser during the night, your skin is much more sensitive, and I use like settings way below what I usually do. So yeah, you just have to test it out for a bit and see what works for you. I'm going to turn this on again, so it will be a little bit noisy, but I'm going to show you the 2 modes that you can have this on. So this device has a little pink light right here, and this will show you if the device is ready to use. So the window right here has to be fully covered by your skin before it will flash. And now you can see that the pink light blinks, and that indicates that the window has been covered, and you can start your treatment. So you can click, but it won't flash when the window is not covered. So it's really good if you're scared that you will accidentally flash yourself in the eyes, because I sure was when I started using it, but it won't. So that's really nice. And now on to the two different modes that you can use it on. So the first setting I'm going to show you guys is the glide mode, and you activate the glide mode by holding the button down, and then you'll see that the last blue dot will start to blink depending on the intensity levels that you have put this on. So now, for instance, I've set it to 2, so the second dot starts blinking, and if you set it to 3, it will be the third dot that will blink, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to show you how it looks. So the glide mode means that you can just hold the device onto your skin, and when the window is covered, it will start flashing, and you could just glide it over your skin and it will flash continuously. So like this. And then I just glide it over my skin. And as you could see there, it stopped flashing because it wasn't fully covered. So to deactivate the mode, you just hold the button down, and as you can see, it stopped blinking. So the next mode is just called the stamp mode, and it's basically where you have to click every time that you laser. So you have to just do it manually. So I really like to use both settings, but it really depends on the areas of my body I'm lasering. So for instance, my legs, I will use the glide mode because I find it so much easier and it's so much faster to use. But for my stomach, my arms, armpits, and my face, I like to use the stamp mode because I feel like I have more control over the device. Also, if I accidentally burn myself, it won't just keep on flashing, so I really like to have control over that on the more sensitive areas. So you may wonder how long a treatment takes, and for the first 3 or 4 times I used it, it took me around 40 to 45 minutes because I had to get used to the device and also the different settings on the different parts of my body, and yeah, it was just like a learning experience. So it took some time in the beginning, but now that I'm used to it, it takes me around 20 to 30 minutes. And if I use the glide mode for my whole body, it takes me 20 minutes because it's so fast. So you can just watch a movie or a series or listen to a podcast during it because it's so comfortable. So now I'm going to give you guys some tips that I've learned from experience, and it may sound like some of the things I've said previously, but I'm just going to tell you guys anyways. So the first thing is that you should not laser over the same spot too many times in a row because you will risk burning yourself, and I've tried this like 4 times now and it's very uncomfortable. So what you should do is that if you're a little unsure if you just lasered like this area or if it was this area, you should just lift the device and let it cool for like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you can put it on back to your skin, because that way the skin have had like 2 seconds to cool down, and also the device, because it becomes extremely hot here. So the next thing is very obvious, and I've already said this, but make sure to shave properly. Just spend more time in the shower shaving, because you will thank yourself later. If you missed a spot of hairs or the hairs are too long in some places, it will hurt because the IPL targets the pigment and it heats up and you burn yourself. And another thing is that you should not freak out if it smells like burnt hair, because it's completely normal. There will be some hairs left on your body that you haven't completely shaven, but if it doesn't hurt, it's no big deal. So yeah, don't freak out if it smells weird like burnt human hair. You're fine. So as I said earlier, I like to put on a thick moisturizer after lasering, or a sunscreen if it's in the daytime. But another thing you could use is aloe vera gel, because it has healing and soothing properties, so it's really good for burnt skin. So now I'm just going to answer some questions, because I feel like these were some of the questions that I had before using this. The first question is, does it hurt? And no, it doesn't hurt, but it also really depends on the setting and the parts of your body that you're lasering. So you have to start out slow by using the lowest setting and then work your way up and like find out what works best for you and what feels best. But it's definitely not supposed to hurt or burn your skin. It's supposed to feel like a light snapping on your skin, and it may also tingle a little bit afterwards, but it's totally fine and it doesn't hurt. It just feels like a warm sensation on your skin, and you have to get used to that, but after some time you won't even notice it. But if you have really sensitive skin, you should definitely do a spot test before trying it out on a bigger part of your body. So the next question is it suitable for all hair colors? And the answer is no, because IPL relies on the melanin in the hair absorbing the light energy, and therefore it won't be effective if you have light blonde hair or red hair or gray colored hair. So the next question is IPL suitable for all skin tones? And IPL is suitable for all but the darkest skin tones, because the light energy may be more attractive to the pigments in the skin rather than the hair if you have a darker skin tone, and therefore you may end up burning yourself. So I'll just put up a chart on the screen so you can see if it's suitable for you. So the next question is IPL safe? And yes, it is safe, and the Rose Skin IPL has been certified for safe use. Can I use it more than once a week? And I would say no, I wouldn't recommend it, because it will just lead to skin irritation, and also it won't speed up the process of permanent hair removal, because the IPL works best in the hair growth phase, and some of the hairs may be dormant in the treatment, so no, it won't be more effective if you do it more than once a week. Can I run over these same spots more than one time? And I'd say yes, on the more stubborn areas such as the armpits or like the hairs on your legs. It's totally fine to run over it up to 3 times, because the hairs are more coarse and thick, so totally fine. Can I use IPL before or after tanning? So if you've recently tanned, you should wait 2 weeks before using the device, and if you've just lasered, you should wait 2 hours before you can go out and tan, because your skin is much more sensitive when you've just lasered. And you should also avoid using artificial tanners. And can I use it in the shower? And no, you can't, because it's plugged into a power supply with a cord, so it's not waterproof, and you should not use it in the shower. Can I use this on my whole body? And the answer is yes, you can definitely use it on your whole body. Just make sure to do a patch test on the body part and just test the different intensity levels before using it. When will I start seeing results? And the answer to that is a little bit tricky, because hair grows in different stages and you have to do multiple treatments to target the hair follicle during their growth phase, and therefore it really differs from person to person. But some people see results after 5 weeks, but the company says that most of their customers have seen results after 12 weeks. But it's really hard to give you an exact time. Will it remove my hair permanently? And the answer to that is that it will eventually, but IPLs doesn't promise permanent hair removal, and there's always a chance of the hairs growing back, and that's just exactly the same if you're getting it done at a clinic. But it will, however, reduce the growth and also the thickness and the amount of hair you're getting. So when you've gotten the desired result, you just have to touch it up once a month. And also it's very important to have patience, because this won't just happen overnight. You have to keep a routine. You have to do it once every week, and it may be hard in the beginning, but you'll get used to it, and it will just become like a part of your weekend routine or whenever you want to do it. But it's really important to just be patient, because results will await you. So the next question is, do I need to wear eye protection? And the answer is no, you don't need to wear eye protection, because as I showed you earlier, the window has to be fully covered and close to your skin before it will flash, so you won't accidentally flash yourself in the eyes. And if you're totally paranoid that you will flash yourself, you can just wear sunglasses. So the next question is, can I share this with another person? And the answer is yes, you can share it with another person. It just may decrease the lifespan of the device per user. But if you've gotten the desired results and you want to share it with a friend or your mom or something, you can definitely share it. You just have to clean it on this part. But it's just a good idea to clean it after each time. Hi, I'm back, and the setting looks a little bit different, but that's because somebody from my family just came home and had to use the other room for sleeping, and that's why I'm not talking as loud as before, so I'm not waking them up. So we were at the results, so my final results and my thoughts on this product. So first of all, I am very pleased with this product and the results that it has given me so far. And although I've used it for already 20 weeks, I feel like that other people would have gotten even better results than me in 12 weeks, as the company claims. So it really just depends on your hair and just the person, how soon you'll see the results, and I'm personally really happy with the results that I've gotten so far. And it's also worth noting that I have very thick and long hair on almost my whole body, and the fact that it has reduced the growth and the thickness so much, and that I even have bald spots, is just amazing. So I'm really happy. Another thing is that I would always get a prickly feeling on my skin 2 hours after shaving, which was so annoying, and I don't get that anymore. Like 1 week after shaving, my skin is so soft and I can't even feel the hairs that have grown back, which I think is crazy. So I'll keep using this device until I become hairless, or as hairless as I can get, and then just keep up the smoothness with a little touch up maybe once or twice a month. And it has a lifespan of plus 10 years and it equals to 300,000 flashes. So I think that this will last me a lifetime, to be honest. And also a great thing is that Rose Skin provides 1 year warranty, so if anything happens or breaks in your device, or like just something happens, you can always get it refunded or get a new one. And another great thing about this device is that you get a lot for your money. If you get laser hair removal at a clinic, it is so expensive. You have to pay after each session, and I think you have to get like 11 sessions before you can even see like results. And yeah, it would cost you so much money, and even like one session was so expensive, like half of my monthly income. So I was like, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And I really like that you can just do this in the comfort of your own home, and you can do it whenever you want, and you don't have to like go out and get someone else to do it. You can just do it yourself. So what I'm trying to say here is that I really like that it's a one-time purchase, that you don't have any reoccurring costs, such as like new shaving heads or new things for your epilator. You just buy this device and then you have it for so many years. So I would definitely recommend this product to you if you're a hairy person like me and you're tired of unwanted hair and you don't want to spend too many hours in the shower shaving. Because think about it, how many hours do you actually spend shaving or like on hair removal? It's insane. Like if you shave every other day or once a week, it's a lot of time. So if you end up trying it out and it doesn't work for you, Rose Skin has a 90-day money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you, you can get your money back, but at least it's worth trying out. And if you're interested in buying this, and I'm not going to sound like an ad, but if you're interested in trying, I have a promo code that I'll put on the screen, and I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check it out. And also, if you have any questions that I didn't cover in this video, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments and I'll answer them as soon as I can. I have been so excited to make this video for you guys, because I feel like with my first impressions video, it wasn't really a review and I couldn't say much about it, but now I can give you a full, honest and thorough review, and it feels great to like be able to actually know something about this product and to actually answer some questions about it, instead of just being like, I don't know what this is, I don't know if it will work. And here I actually have some results to show you guys. But yeah guys, that was it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give that a thumbs up. And with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!